I came into this camp quite fit already, actually extremely fit. So it was just a mental push, and I actually really enjoyed it. Came into a camp very fit for once, rather than a bit off.
All the preparation is going well. I'm still looking forward against the fight. Now, we've already done everything, sparring. I take all punishment from the gym.
Definitely Rowan's got the hunger to win the SA title, and I will make sure that he wins the SA title, and I'll make sure that he gets to the world title shot. It's my job and my duty, and when I don't just train any fighter. You know, I've trained many fighters in my life, and you know, it wasn't my road that I wanted to go on, being a boxer myself. But I'm more passionate about the game. I love boxing, I love the game, and what matters to me most is that I've got this special team of guys that have got something special inside. The rest of the stuff I can give him to take to whatever level. And I really believe Rowan will, I know Rowan is champion.
I can definitely see hunger. Without a doubt there was a little bit of concern. He had a layoff for a while, and we had a bit of problems with the promoter, his previous promoter, in terms of getting him out. And I think he was a little bit lost as to what he was going to do with his career. Getting him into it, and then obviously taking the fight on. It's been a slow process of getting him focused. When I say slow, that was 2 months ago. But at the moment, the boy's switched on. It's the Renson that we all know, and he's ready, without a doubt.
It's a blessing in South Africa to be active. I'm blessed that Peter and Golden Gloves have taken a liking to me. So yeah, thank you to them for... In South Africa, it's a blessing to stay active, basically. So yes, definitely.
For me, it's not the matter, because since I was amateur, I used to fight like 3 fights a year as amateur, because here in South Africa, I never get any guys to fight me. Because since I started boxing 2010, I was the SA champion for amateur. So to fight for provincial title for me, it was tough. So I only have to wait for SA title and fight for SA championship and take the gold. So even professional fights, it seems I'm still doing the same. So like I'm active or I'm not active, it depends how I push at gym and how I perform for the fight. For like this time, it's my time to perform and take what belongs to me.
Yeah, he's got a good record. Yeah, Renson, I'm not underestimating any of it.
For me, I only watched his last fight when he fought against the guy from outside the country, June, 24 June. I didn't see anything that would make me scared. He's a hard puncher. I just say that he's a hard puncher, but I'm not agree about that. I'll only feel this punch when we fight together on 10 August.
You know, take Rowan's career. He's matched up very quickly against guys that he shouldn't be there in reality, in the sport. You know, seeing that Rowan is progressing so fast and so well, and he's fighting so well, there is nothing else for him to fight, because whatever challenges we put out there, we get rejected. So it's very difficult. So we're stepping up to the plate, meaning Renson's been there, he's got more fights, he's got more experience, he's got a amateur background, a good pedigree of amateur background, but I think that's where it stops for him, you know. So for us, yeah, it's definitely on a mental state for Rowan, saying I am fighting a higher caliber, but I think knowing where Rowan is at, Rowan is the future. Respect
to Rowan and his camp and what Rowan's done in the last year, 2 years, but I think he's, you know, if the right Renson arrives on the night and the game and the head's on, I think he's too experienced. I think it's too much for Rowan. But yeah, as I said, whoever arrives and does the job on the night is actually, it's going to happen. But if Renson arrives with his A game and Rowan arrives with his A game, it's a mismatch for me.
Guys, it changed too much. It's basically like starting. It depends on how similar the trainers are, but you know, it takes it takes a while to build a bond with trainers and stuff like that, and there's many things, different styles. That is a big flaw. I honestly didn't even know that.
There's a big difference because I never prepared a fight the way I'm pushing at the gym like now. To be in the gym pushing, sometimes like the past fights I just push myself. I have time to train myself, but here I'm pushing, I'm training myself, but when I come here I know that it will be harder. So I'm taking any punishment from the gym.
It's a big step in the South African level. Being a South African champion, it's not quite the same as it was in the old days, but it's a great, credible thing. Like for a businessman, it's a good thing to have on a CV, even though for a boxer, it's a great thing to have on the boxing CV, you know?
It means a lot to me. Like, it's unbelievable normal. I can't say anything more.
Renson, you know what? Talented man, you know? And that's the thing with South African fighters. We got talent in this country. I'm the Renson that I know of, I don't know him personally, but the Renson I know of, is quite a talented fighter, but he's limited too. Meaning that I've never seen him progress. So, good standard fighter, but no progression.
Rowan, a hard-working boxer. You know, I've known Rowan before he turned pro. He used to come here and do sparring with us with Kevin. Kevin used to come and do some sparring with Isaac Chilemba. And Rowan was here, and as a novice, he used to come and climb in the ring with the guys and was prepared to mix it up. So, you know, I've always thought he's a hell of a tough fighter, come forward fighter, and he's fit. He works. He does the job in the gym. You can never say he's not going to come fit already. He's going to come fit already.
I see myself going far, so I see it going late rounds, and I see myself stopping him. I'm always going to go for the man to stop.
For me, I prepare all fights to finish rounds. Knockouts like a Bazela. Normally, it depends how you come forward to fight me. The way he come forward is the way I'll give him what he want to get from me. If he come forward fast, that means I have to be fast. If he come forward slowly, that means I have to take his rhythm. But normally, I've already prepared my fight and 12 rounds. If he's a man, we can go to 12 rounds.
A win's a win to me. I don't care as long as we win well. Meaning, if it's a lucky knockout, a good knockout shot, but it's not a good, it's like a luck bonus shot, that's not a great win. I want my fighters to win with, people can see from round 1 to round 12, that if it's points, if it's knockout, they did it right, they did it well.
Look, knowing Rowan and knowing how the toughness that is, and I've seen him, as I say, fighting, and I've seen him in sparring, and I've seen him work, it's going to be a difficult task to knock Rowan out. It's going to be difficult to knock him out. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I would say we probably would outpoint him, and that's going to go down to smarts at the end of the day. I think Renson, technically, is the smarter boxer, and I think that's where it's going to come into it. You know, that's where it's going to be swayed at the end of it. And I say swayed, I don't think it's going to be that close. Probably initial first few rounds, yeah. But I think when Renson starts settling in and starts, you know, getting into his groove and picking up timing, I don't think that Rowan will pick up many of the rounds.
Rowan Campbell, you are undefeated, so you have to push to clean your record, as I am going to do my best on 10 August. Let's show everybody who's the best, who will take the title here in South Africa. I'm ready to take the title to be in my hands. Thank you.
Renson, I'll show you how deep I can go. Let's see how deep you can go.